All right, so if I could now call Matthew Brosnahan to the table, please. Matthew, good morning. Thank you for joining us. And again, you've got 5 minutes for the presentation this morning. Thank you.
Good. Okay, thank you for the opportunity to talk, and I'm here to talk on the support of the stormwater plans for the council, and in particular the stormwater for the Otakaikino stormwater facility. The Otakaikino stormwater facilities will be adjacent to the Otakaikino Wildlife Management Reserve, which is at Belfast. I asked last time how many people have been there. Good, that's great. And now with the new motorway, you can see it daily as people pass by, look down on it. So the Otakaikino Reserve it sits by the new motorway, the Christchurch Northern Motorway there, and has the benefit of the new shared cycle path, which has access under the bridge there on the main North Road. And sitting adjacent across the road will come out a new neighbour, the Otakaikina Stormwater Facility, which is in your long-term plan. The land has been purchased and we're in the 2-year design phase, and that's what I'm really keen to be involved in as a neighbour. The new stormwater facility will basically double the area of wetland as you approach Christchurch in that area, and it's got great opportunity to sort of enhance the area in many ways. So the initial plans is just for 2 large water bodies, and they drain out through the drain goes through the Otakaikino Reserve and out under the motorway and out to the Otakaikino stream. They drain through the reserve as a easement of the City Council. So looking from back, and this will be the sort of scene as you come in from Christchurch from the north, you have the Otakaikino Reserve, and then across the road you'll have this large area of equal size of a stormwater facility, and the effect will be you've got the potential to have this really quite amazing natural landscape as you enter Christchurch, and there's the ability to pick up in the design phase to really enhance this. It'll be quite spectacular, and to come into Christchurch from the north and not see car sales and industry, but just this big, large natural landscape is quite a sort of significant event. The stormwater facility which will be on the right hand side of the road there, and the existing drain goes through the reserve, and the spring water from the reserve meets that stormwater there. And one of the things is the Otakaikino wetland is a Waitapu site, and there's significant cultural issues that have never really been addressed in the 60s when the stormwater went in through this and with the motorway developments. And it's a really great opportunity. We've got 2 years of planning to really to speak to the local runanga and that, and to really come to grips with that. There's cultural issues and there's also hydrological issues that can be dealt with in this phase. And also, there's also issues, the stormwater goes, if you've seen the far distance, there's just a channel cut out to the Otakaikino stream. This was done when the motorway was put in the 60s, and there's even a little space in the stormwater between the motorways that you might see, and it's sort of no man's land. No one deals with it, yet it's ecologically quite significant because it allows enhanced fish passage as they have to pass up the pipes under the motorway. So, in summary, then, the Live and Memorial Trust strongly supports the development of the Otakaikino stormwater facility. The improvements to the water quality and increased available habitat will make significant ecological gains. There is the potential to create an amazing visual landscape to the northern entrance of Christchurch. the project needs to include the stormwater drain through the Utakaikina Wildlife Management Reserve and out to the stream. There is cultural component related to the mixing of the spring waters. The stormwater facility will increase available recreation activities at the area. The stormwater facility will have a place people can walk, people will be able to walk dogs, where the reserve is a wildlife reserve and dogs are not permitted. And also I'd like to just add on the potential, there'll be car parks with the stormwater facility, potential to look at that and maybe increase them to allow park and ride. It's a perfect spot for that, and that you've got links to the cycleway, and our car parks is becoming the de facto park and ride, and to allow for that in the planning would be a really good thing. So the main thing really is that we really want to be on board in the planning, and I think we can create a really amazing site.
Great. Look, thank you very much indeed for an excellent submission. Thanks for the work that you're doing. That does bring us to the end of the 5 minutes. So unfortunately, there isn't time for questions, but thank you very much indeed for the presentation and for being with us this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.